Matinee baseball from MLB Network. We're live at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. Coming to the plate now, Eduardo Nunez. He will lead this one off today.
For Boston, shortstop Eduardo,
and he'll step off. Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Our temperature at first pitch and even 70 degrees here this afternoon. Well, they'll run this one in on him and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Oh, what a stop on the slide. In time. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard.
Right fielder.
Here's Mookie Betts. Head-to-head against Michael Pineda. Comes in with 6 hits in 20 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. 1 out, nobody on. This is lined into left field, a base hit. Settling in now, Andrew Benintendi. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Hit in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Runner goes on the ground up the middle. Torreyes fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Lifetime versus David Price. He's got 5 base hits in 21 at-bats. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Now Price is 1-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Tap down the line. That winds up foul. Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Throw by Pedroia will be in time, and there's your first out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
That's a pitch to build on right there. In this ballpark, the ball's flying. You want to keep the ball down. That was excellent.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
It's a fine line for working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
Aaron Judge started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. 1-1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. Head-to-head against Michael Pineda. 4 for 14.
Hanley Ramirez.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, I'm not big on the first pitch changeup, but right there I liked it. He got out front of the swing, and now you got a strike.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. And this is swung on and missed that time by Ramirez. A strikeout victim, and there's one away.
Batting 6.
So coming to the plate, number 11. He's ready for his first AB here in this one. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. 2-0 pitch on the way. A called strike on the inside corner. Set to deliver on 2-1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Headley racing back. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting 7.
Now batting, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch coming. Here it is. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Outside for a ball. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss. 1-2. Here it comes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland.
Mitch Moreland.
He's set. Here it comes. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. No score here as we play inning number 2. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
0-2. With this guy, this could be the worst scenario you want.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. At the plate, Gary Sanchez. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning.
Gary.
First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1.
I'm almost shaking my head up here, Matt. Another pitch right down the middle. Now, early in the game, he's getting away with it. But if he wants to have any length in this game at all, he's going to have to get the ball in the corners.
Now the 0-2 from Price. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Batting 5th.
Matt Holliday standing in now.
Matt Holliday.
Low for ball one. Bottom of the second here with no score. Hard hit ball to second. There is Pedroia. Throw on to first, and Holiday will take a little vacation as he's retired. Two gone. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Lifetime versus David Price. 0 for 5. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Price ready with the 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys? Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Chop foul wide of first. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Now to the plate, Sandy Leon, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Sandy Leon.
Here's the first pitch to him. This pitch is popped up. Calling for it, Frazier. One down. Striding in once again, Eduardo Nunez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 1 out, nobody on. And there's ball 1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mookie Betts. And if you remember, he took home a Silver Slugger Award for AL outfielders a year ago. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
3-1. This guy, whoo, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count gets him excited.
Hit out towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Here's Starlin Castro. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Back to work now is Price as he gets ahead to start the inning. It's now here's the pitch.
Nope,
and he misses with it. 1-1.
1-1.
The 1-1 from Price. In there, 1-2 now.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Curveball, strike 3 called, and he didn't like it, but there's the first out. Here's Chase Headley.
Left fielder.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. 1. Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees. Ronald Torreyes the next to bat.
The shortstop, Ronald Torreyes.
Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. From the stretch. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike.
Now we got an 0-2 count, Matt. And I tell you what, so impressive. He is executing his game plan, going right on the outside half and exploiting those weaknesses.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Ronald Torreyes becomes out number 2 this inning. Aaron Hicks is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he will make the catch just shy. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in.
Boston,
comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Number 15,
digging in for his second at-bat, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Now batting, designated hitter, Henley Ramirez.
Hit on the ground to third. Frazier is there. In time to first, and there are 2 away. At the plate, number 11. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Jason Shreve answers the call.
Pitching for the Yankees.
No runs, 2 hits, 45. And no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
With 2 outs and a base open, I don't think he's going to see anything of a hit in this at bat. Not much reason for it.
High in the air out to center field. After it is Hicks. But he can't get to it, and that'll score the runner from second as it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Center fielder, Jackie
First delivery
Bradley
to him on the way.
Jr.
Jackie Bradley Jr. will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one. After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Todd Frazier. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Frazier.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
Back up the middle, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single. Here's big Aaron Judge, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And a good changeup there by Price as he jumps ahead. Strike one. Tapper up the line, but it gets fouled. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. He's running towards second, and with 2 strikes, he's able to get this one down. On to first with it is Price, so the sacrifice is a good one. Stepping in, Gary Sanchez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, bad call on that last pitch right there. You know, the pitch before that was awfully close. It was called a strike, so he wanted to go right back there. That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Price pauses. First pitch on its way. Matt Holliday checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. Here's Price now on 1-0. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Here it comes, 2-0. 3-0 now.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Sandy Leon. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Now the pitch. Ball 1.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Digging in once again, Eduardo Nunez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
I like that check swing. He started off at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Bird has got it, and the side is retired. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Greg Bird.
In there, and it's 0-1. Price ready with the 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 from Price. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup, here's the 2-1 pitch. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Ready for another chance? Starlin Castro. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This guy's one of the great pitchers in the game. When he's pitching from 0-2 counts, hitters don't have a chance.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Now batting.
Here's Chase Headley. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Line hard, but foul. 2 out, nobody on. Drilled to the right side. Pedroia has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Mookie Betts. He's singled and 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Right fielder. Mookie
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. The 0-2 delivery. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's going to land foul. Here comes another 0-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Skied into very shallow right. Judge is under it. 1 away. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball isn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
Outside and low, 3-0.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
Now batting
Here's the
15.
second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. A hit in 2 tries so far. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike 1. Line towards center field. Hicks makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first. On to first, and they get the double play. Ronald Torrey is the next to bat. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The shortstop, Ronald.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The pitch. Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this. Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Hicks. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch changeup chopped foul right at the plate for the first strike. And that misses 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Now batting.
Here's Todd Frazier now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Weak chopper up the line. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Designated hitter, Hanley
First pitch
Ramirez.
coming. Here it is. Here's a slider to start things out. Look At for ball
Your
one.
attention, please.
Chad Green.
Now pitching for the New York Yankees, number 57. Chad.
Here's the 1-0 now to Ramirez. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. At third, here's Frazier. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
Digging in and
Number
looking for
11.
more, number 11. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
That's a bullet up and in on the hands. Hard to turn on anything like that.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Hicks is under it. 2 gone. Here's Jackie Bradley now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Bradley.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Now the pitch. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And the pitch. He got him. Lively fastball that time. Digging in to try it again, Aaron Judge. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
This is one of those, I have a lot of respect for you at bats right here. He hasn't thrown him a fastball yet. Right there, a little backdoor curveball that just missed. He's really pitching careful.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Smoked on the ground left side. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. Matt Holliday standing in now. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Chopped at the plate. There's one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Striding in once again, Mitch Moreland. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
The tag, and he is out.
The catcher.
Digging in once again, Sandy Leon. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Sanchez has a play, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Ready for another shot now. Eduardo Nunez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right. Ready for another chance? Greg Bird. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Greg Bird.
In tight with the curveball. Backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1. Here's Price now on 1-0. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A breaking ball taken on the inside corner. And, Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Second baseman,
Starlin Castro comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike to hitters. That's why he's deep in the game right now.
And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw. Now the first pitch here from Price. On the ground to short. Could this be two? On to first. It's a double play as they're woes. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
And some fireworks perhaps to kick off the 9th as that one just about got him.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
On a very undisciplined swing there. It's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
He froze him on the fastball there. Mookie Betts becomes the first out of the inning. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, and he straightens him up with a fastball that time. It's ball 1.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that...
A swing and a miss. That retires the... Ronald Torrey is the next to bat. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. Benintendi is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home 9th.
Center fielder.
Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. In there for strike 1, 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Here it comes. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Now Price misses here on 2-2, and he runs it full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4. Digging in, Todd Frazier. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Craig Kimbrell comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save. Didi Gregorius will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch. The 1-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. From the belt, the pitch, and he got him. Here's big Aaron Judge. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
Aaron.
Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Squared that one up just a little late. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. And fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized. David Price. Put that on a bubblegum card. He's our tops player of the game.
Well, they sent him out there to try to finish off the complete game, but he wound up needing a little bit of help from his friends in the bullpen. Still, 8 1/3 quality innings is a great